Hello and welcome back to A History of the Forgotten Realms, where your dungeon master has too many tabs open. All of your cast members are talking about taking too many gummies and traveling the planes and getting too into characters. They thought I wasn't going to rat on them. I'm going to every single time. It is entirely my job. You're welcome. Uh, and man, it's been a week over here. I hope that you are all wonderful, and I hope that you are all as excited as I am because tonight we finally can get out of the preamble and into the meat of Fortune's Wheel as I welcome you all to the Outlands. But before that, I think maybe we should bring our little stoners in here and get them to catch you all up on the story.
Alleged.
Alleged. Everything is alleged.
Well, before we get into the recap, it's time for the weekly dispatch. Happy July. I don't remember what July is month-wise, but happy July. First up, we've got a brand new lore drop on Patreon, which includes a letter from the DM. It's a brand new portion of the realms, and there are some under the hood looks at what makes the adventures tick, as well as we have some behind the scenes on how we run and operate everything coming as well. Some nice little videos or just fun little insights. We will be returning to the keep at the middle of next month. We're finally going to be able to start re-recording the keep starting this month, so keep an eye out for that. That will be coming back soon enough, as well as the Thieves Guild. We will finally be able to come back to that very, very soon. As well, you're going to notice some fairy dust here on the channel and the community areas over on Discord over the next couple of weeks, as Emily is continuing her work upgrading things around the keep for a better experience. Now, some people have noted that things do not get changed as quickly as possible. Remember, Emily is an unpaid intern, so she works when she is able. However, with that all being said, time to grab your snacks, grab your drinks, grab your friends, and we will venture forth.
I mean, it's not time to venture forth yet. It's time for the recap.
Yeah, we'll get there.
To be fair here.
Did a bit of gambling, and I got...
Sometimes the recap is a bit of an adventure just to get through the recap, okay? Like, give us a break here.
We all were different versions of events.
Yep. Who wants to kick off the recap?
The recap is recapping.
Oh, well, we started off... we played some Fortune's Wheel, won some very interesting stuff. Some of it just absolutely bizarre, including some tentacles and... what was the other bodily related thing? Was it a bone of some kind?
Soul in a jar.
I got
the soul jar. I'm sorry, that's what it was. And then
that's what. Yeah, you got a soul jar.
Doc won land.
I got a house.
I've got a new decided property. That.
The random die decided that, and frankly, I am so sorry. I'm already regretting letting that decision stand. My bad.
How do I market that house? For vacationers who want to go and do things. I mean, it's a very unique locale.
You are not starting Air D&D. No.
That is a killer pun. A great name. We're not starting that, though, okay? We're going to turn it into some kind of home for wayward souls, okay?
This is not Capitalism the Campaign, please, God.
I mean, it is. It's within Doc's mindset.
We also walked away with an apparatus.
Unfortunately, what your character would do.
Yeah, and I can't really stop you. I mean, I could really stop you. I am the DM, but
I want to try and...
There's various acts of gods that can happen.
There's a feather token I have. Roosevelt
You
and I
do, yeah.
won a free drink at the Ice Lounge, in
There we
which
go.
both of our faces went completely numb, and then
That was
I noticed
great.
a dragonborn bawling his eyes out, and I could not leave well enough alone, and went and said, "Hey, what's wrong? How you doing?" Found out that he caved some peer pressure, tried gambling to win big, lost everything, couldn't pay his tab, only to then find that he was also a student of Roosevelt's, and well, definitely had to help him out from there. So he is
Oh,
he is on his
telomere.
merry way. He is doing well. Very terrified, but
Listen, he'll be better off for it.
He's got
Okay.
a road ahead of him.
Yep.
He's got some growing up to do.
To which, after that, we met up with Shemeska, and had she's sending us off to find a monodrome.
Duodrome.
It's Duodrome that she's sending us after. Yeah, she's sending us after a lost one. We have to go find that. But
His name is Rome.
Rome. That's what it was. I was like, how did I not write that down? I wrote down so much.
Yep.
RO4M.
Yep.
We love it.
God, this chair is slowly sinking down. I feel so short, and I can't lower my camera.
But yeah, we went through a portal into the Outlands.
And I think one of the things I don't know if it was mentioned, we also got the Wheel of Fortune was the portal compass, which is also, we think, going to come in handy.
You did. You have two now.
Two now, because I lifted one.
I know.
Off of the cakers. Whole thing.
Creepy guys.
Very.
I think I need some of those gummies.
But yeah, that we. Yeah, can't say
the gummies make the cakers real.
Oh no, thank you.
Jesus Christ.
No,
I'm good.
No.
I'm so good. But we found ourselves in the Outlands, and Shemeska did make it clear that the oh my god, I know the name of it. I can't think of it right now. The apparatus Qualish will be useful. But
and she may or may not have had a hand in letting us win the apparatus.
Well, you know what they say, the house always wins.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you would like to add to this recap?
I think that covered everything.
Excellent. Then I suppose with that, it's time that we get into tonight's episode of A History of the Forgotten Realms. Welcome back, everybody. Stu said omnious, just to rat him out here, because Kelly won't, as opposed to ominous. The music is omnious. Nobody tell Avicii, nobody tell the club in Vegas. We are not, this is not their vibe. It's omnious now. All right. I'm so excited. I don't know about you guys. Yes, all of the things are on. Okay. So, I know that I welcomed you to the Outlands just before the end of our last show. But just to kind of help you get your bearings a bit, you are all standing just past the threshold of this portal. A spiraling gold thing that's almost framed by what remains of an archway of a once magical fortress. The air is different. You're in a forest, and both the ambience and the air quality give that away seriously. In fact, Duskshield and Doc, this is probably the most air you have ever felt in your lungs, ever. This is a long ways from the mist and the fog of the Sword Coast. Every breath is pollen and leaves and dirt. And it is thick.
All the flavors.
Is there... Well, actually, I'm just going to leave it to you guys. The last thing that I left you with is that in the distance, heard... Oh, I thought I had a sound last time. You heard the boom, boom, boom of something very large moving through this canyon, this forest floor.
Look at the rest of us.
Which way is the sound coming from?
Hard to tell. Much in the way that it's difficult to tell where an earthquake originates from, you're having trouble gathering your bearings. Go ahead and make a survival check for me if you would like to kind of see if you can get a better grasp on this.
Yeah, give me a second here. It said survival, right?
Yes, please.
Okay, so yeah, I got a 15 with fear.
A 15 with fear. Awesome. There we go. On a 15 with fear, as you kind of scan the forest floor in the immediate area, you find tracks. But you specifically, of all people, recognize that these tracks were not made by any animal, humanoid, or beast folk race. There is no natural nature, as it were, to these tracks. These were made by a large machine or a magical device of some sort.
I look back at the rest of the party, and I point down to the tracks. These aren't normal. I believe this is made by a machine, and I point in the direction that they're headed.
Can you tell what kind of machine? Roughly how large this machine would be?
You would be the one to know
Okay.
that it is, and
Can I get Arcana checks from everyone?
Machinist.
I'm sorry, what check?
Arcana.
Large. It's quite large. It's really, really, really large.
Natural 20.
Oh, good. We're 25 minutes in. It's really fucking big. An at 20? Okay.
Never mind.
Yeah, nat 20.
Yeah, I had 16. With fear.
Thank you.
I
spell. Thank you. These rolls.
I got 26.
26. Okay. On
19
a nat 20 and a 26. As you both look around and begin to orient yourselves, you look off to the east, see the very tip of the floating spire and the shadow above it that points the way to Sigil. You don't remember seeing anything from Sigil that would suggest that anything this large was headed in your direction, and you suspect if there were, Shemeska might have mentioned it. As you look in the other direction, a tall structure looms over the top of the canyon walls. A castle. And quite a large one. But why does it almost appear as though it's moving?
Do the track marks look like they need to be that size?
Yeah.
Well, considering that you're standing, Roosevelt, you're standing in one of these tracks.
Oh.
And it's like a golf bunker. You're standing in a big fucking hole. It's about a Roosevelt deep. You can see ground level, but it's about here for you.
Wow. 6 10 feet deep.
Yeah, these are quite large, and you notice a pattern as you look up of snapped trees, and the cavern walls are scraped along some places.
Just kind of standing there in this fucking track itself, just kind of having the realization of we are in the track of... I'm gonna turn around and start walking towards the portal.
Oh yeah, Doc pulls out his notebook and he's like copying down his findings here, and is just like completely enthralled by this. This is amazing. This is a substantial find. I love this. This is, maybe I can make one.
Oh God.
Doc's moving castle.
Nope. I'm so nope. I don't want to do this. But like as I get to the portal too, just look back and see that there's both of them are not following. Like,
I run over, show my notes to Roosevelt, and we're just like conferring about the scientific method on all this. Like, just
exactly. It's like this is can't be purely mechanical. It's too big. There has to be some kind of magic involved too. Let's go invent.
Yeah, it's literally Tony Stark and Bruce Banner having a conversation.
Let's see if I can do this. Oh, success! Yes! I didn't think I could tilt my camera without it being a problem. I was able to tilt it just enough that I don't feel like I look so short anymore. Okay, we're better. That was gonna bother me deeply. Whew. Narrowly avoided. Just a narrowly avoided crisis there. Yeah, Drizzt, this is not at all natural. You're used to natural, supernatural, preternatural, even. This is none of that. This encompasses 0 aspects of anything natural. This is purely arcane. And you kind of got the heebs about it.
Yeah, just seeing the both of them still, like, as I look back and seeing the both of them still, like, foaming over at the mouth over everything here. I'm just...
Oh, we're having a conversation, just like, you know, we're
just
going
leave them.
over like
I could just leave them. I could just leave them.
You could.
I could. Okay, I'll turn back around and walk over to him, just...
Happy Canada Day, Mr. Kers. Thank you for wishing us a good session.
Happy Canada Day, Mr. Kers.
Happy Canada Day. Drink all the maple syrup you wish.
Yeah. Don't do that. Don't do that. For the love of God.
All diabetes in a bottle.
Is that how you celebrated when you lived in Canada? Did you drink the maple syrup?
Yes, I did. I did drink the maple syrup.
Hey, they do come in little jugs.
They really do. They're like so
shooting
like
maple syrup.
Anyway.
Oh.
So, and looking at the tracks now, and looking at this castle that's moving in the distance, are we all thinking the same thing? Very unfortunate thought.
I think so.
I don't know. Where are we going to get a blowtorch this time of evening?
All right, Pinky.
With it, how do... I've had to break into a castle like once or twice. But chasing one down's new for me, okay? This is... Got any ideas? Because I got nothing. Sure, the map that I'm certain will show the constant position of the moving castle. Absolutely will. I have poisons and acids. I don't think any of those are going to be useful right now.
Again,
I don't think the castle really is effective.
Oh man, sure help if you guys had a ranger.
Oh yeah, something. Someone who knows direction.
The one whose whole thing it is.
I can handle direction just fine, but again, chasing down a
track
castle
stuff
is kind of fucking new.
Moving castles no different than
I have
castle.
quite literally the nose of a jungle animal. I quite literally have the nose of a jungle cat.
Oh, I'm sorry, Megan. I didn't mean to make you sad.
Stone.
Hey, we know you'll be back soon.
Our characters don't know that. Our characters are very, very, very confused and concerned.
I mean, who wants to do their best Phyr'eyl impression and try to track?
Look, I could try to track this thing all the livelong day, but I feel like I'm gonna be at a disadvantage.
Yeah, 100%.
Feel like I wouldn't do well at checking myself on...
Question.
Yes.
Because I know the type of magic or construct that it made these, can I use my Arcana as a substitute for tracking for survival?
Also, don't worry about me. I will be right back.
Because
That's
obviously I'm looking at the tracks
question.
and
I would say that because you have properly identified this as mechanical, then yes, I will allow that.
excellent. Then I will take a crack at it.
Heck yeah. Also, this is going to be a weird ask. Can I have you change the color of your light bar in the background? It's somehow hurting my eyes through my screen. Oh, it's nice, Mutcher. Thank you.
Are we all making some kind of check for tracking?
You are more than welcome to help him try to track this thing. Certainly.
Okay, I'm just trying to figure out. My investigation.
You want party mode? You want party mode?
Whoa!
What would it?
That's gonna be nature for you, Kelly.
Sure, okay. Awesome.
How's that one? Does that one work for you?
That one might hurt worse. Actually, Kelly, go ahead and use your academia stat.
We'll just do solid.
Because I think it's safe to assume that following old tracks and following clues in places where people are not particularly used to seeing them is very much in your wheelhouse. So feel free to use your academia roll if you would like for that
That's the same
as well.
History, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. It's the same as my nature, so either way.
Okay.
Oh.
We'll go with red.
I missed
We'll go
that
with danger
class.
mode.
That was an 8.
All right.
An 8? Fucking, I don't know, castle up. Big castle up there.
I'm gonna go away from the yellow brick road. I don't need that hard. I'm good.
Castle go.
Doc is.
Oh man. Already.
So I got it. I got a 24 with hope. So I'm gonna say, like, you see Doc like leaning down into the track, studying the grains and like kind of gauging everything. Like, yeah. So like when tank treads, they have a distinct pattern on those treads that either you can tell if it's going forward or backward based upon the angle of the tread.
I didn't know that was called grains, though. I knew that. I didn't know it was called grains.
Well, the grain of the ground, like it's
like the grain of wood. Like which direction is it going? Like if we go against the grain or
like sand or dirt. Like you get what I'm trying to say.
You're looking at the directionality of the tread and trying to identify which way it's headed. Yes, I will say that you can do that.
Yes.
Have I been friends with him too long, or did that make sense?
Yes.
You know, the grains.
We won't say how long. You know, it's when you go to on the.
I hate that also made sense. Thank you for that. I am cursed. Okay.
Wow, the burden of knowledge.
But yeah, I point. I imagine I would be pointing in the direction and start heading in that direction, and point them back. Let's go.
Excellent. As you walk, what are all of you looking to find? Are you all just kind of hot on the trail of this thing as fast as humanly possible to see what this big thing is? Or are you looking for other things? Are you searching? What is your goal here? Because now that you are in the Outlands, you realize that the only information you particularly have is that you are looking for a Modron named Rome.
So I'm thinking, I'm kind of looking at like as we're walking through, like observing, like, you know, how are there any like living like creatures that like roaming about, or have they been recently disturbed, type of thing. Trying to find patterns of where I see more like actual active life versus being more barren and quiet, where there might be, you know, indication that it was there more recently, type of thing. Like, does that make sense?
And I'm of the opinion that maybe the wayward bot is in the moving castle.
That's also
Okay.
a possibility.
And I am going to do my best owl impression and keep my head on a swivel so that way we do our best to not get ambushed or eaten. As we are in
that's
jungle.
fair.
Yeah, I do have my thump gun at the ready. And my full helm is in position.
I'm ready to go full Hulk if necessary.
Perfect.
Oh wait, we have the crawler thing, right?
Yep.
You guys can use the apparatus of Qualish should you so choose.
I feel like that would be great because it'll help up with the speed of being able to catch up with a moving object.
But I think it can only hold 2 people, a passenger and a driver, correct?
It can. I will say that there is a however of the fact that you are currently on land and there is no reason that somebody could not sit on the handlebars, as it were.
Fuck it, I'll sit on the fucking roof.
Which one are you sitting on the handlebars?
So you guys can do that handlebars versus driving.
Can I pull a death proof and do a ship's mast? No, I'm assuming I'm not gonna be able to stand on the roof too well because it is a barrel.
It's a barrel, yeah.
So I'm gonna just basically be
barrel
straddling the hell out of this thing, just man spreading hard to fit.
And I just kind of go and hand him my rope. You want to giddy up?
I have plenty of rope. I think I'll be all right.
Oh, okay.
I guess I'll ride shotgun.
The X-Ghost talk took me back to 2008. Jesus.
Holy crap! Yeah, that's gonna be stuck in my head for a week.
Yeah. And yes, all roads will lead to Rome.
In this case, yes, because the adventure does need to move forward from here. If you don't find him, I have a lot of writing to do, so I hope all roads lead to Rome.
Yeah, so I'm gonna, while I'm up here, I'm gonna keep my head on a swivel still and just basically, since they're just focused on driving, I'm gonna just be the lookout, as it were. Really wish there was a mounted turret.
Straddle your golden mechanical horse to make your way through the forests and canyons of the Outlands. You all notice many strange things. Plants that grow in directions eerily unnatural. Creatures and creations that scamper up nearly vertical canyon walls. Birds that are not quite birds, but almost reptiles. And stampedes of spectral horses galloping through the canyon. There are many creatures in the Outlands. Many very deadly. But, other than giving you a sideways glance upon seeing the apparatus upon which you have so strikingly side-saddled yourself, they mostly pay you no attention. What is clear is that the deeper you get into the Outlands, the stranger things become. The more this place shifts into the weird and the unnatural. This is a place of the arcane. And after about an hour, you reach kind of a clearing. It appears that something has taken out a large section of trees, seemingly not particularly on purpose. Because amid the grove of strange trees stands an ornate tower. Around it, toppled pillars lie scattered. A short stairway rises from the ground to a stone terrace, where 6 openings lead into the structure. The tracks stop here, but you see no legs on this tower. Curious.
It went full cat mode.
I was just thinking.
Loafed.
I was like,
Straight loafed.
Wow.
it loafed. I promise you it did.
Oh. Well, should we like kind of? Maybe we just want to go up to the thing. Does it seem to be any kind of anything like, magical protecting it? Like that I can't really.
It's
see?
open air, right?
It's open air, yeah. But you can certainly, if you would like, either roll an investigation or an arcana, whatever variety of protection you are looking for, go ahead and tell me what roll you would like to make, and I will tell you what you can glean from it. Because there are many ways in which a castle might be protected.
Right. I'm just trying to see maybe there's like a spell protecting it, like maybe like it's like in sleep mode, if you will, and this is like its barrier while it's rusting. As silly as that sounds.
I'm gonna dismount.
So I roll Arcana for that, or?
You can either roll Arcana, or you can simply try walking up to the castle. It is completely your choice.
I'll roll for Arcana.
I forgot to mention in the opening announcements, by the way, I did notice that Twitch is running 35% off all gifted sub bundles of 5 or more until July 3rd. So that promo is just active. It's just there.
So we'll go ahead and roll for Arcana. We've got...
Perfect. Go ahead and roll.
9 with hope, at least. That said, I swear. I just need a whole new set of dice. They're all cursed.
Purify him. I don't know. Get him blessed by Laura Bailey or something.
Can't say purify
the dice queen.
Purple rain.
Okay.
I hear purify,
On a
but I just think
9.
Purple rain.
You think?
Actually, hang on. Sorry, I remembered I could do something. Can you roll again? Because I'm gonna cast enhancement on you then. So seeing you investigate, I'm going to nick myself, and seeing you're kind of a little struggling a little bit, I'm gonna nick myself and hold my hand out. And just under my breath speak the words I need to. I'm a D6 in the craft now, so I'm gonna take more damage. Only take one. Yeah. So what was your new roll?
A dirty 20 with fear.
Dirty 20. Nice.
Yeah, as you're sitting there kind of pondering ways in which you can assess what kind of magical or non-magical protections that this castle may or may not have, you feel the stone in your pocket, and you begin to think, I mean, I can throw it at... No, I'm not going to throw it at it. That's a bad idea. That's a terrible idea. I don't know why I would think of throwing it at it. And you use your big boots to kick up a bunch of dust to see if it collects. anywhere on the outside of the castle, if there's any kind of barrier through which this dust cannot pass. And as you do, you find nothing. This castle is out in the open, ready to welcome guests for better or worse. Confusingly so.
You said there's like 6 doors?
Yes, there are 6 doors.
Anyone, do they all like more or less look the same, or is it one in particular like it's clearly like an entrance?
Are you, well, that depends. Are you taking a lap around the castle, or are you just looking at it from the front?
I'll go ahead and take a quick, well, how is a lap like a mile around, or are we talking like a quick 15?
Let's see here.
Well, I guess that might be the same, but you know what I mean.
I was just about to say, how long is it?
I was like, wait a minute, let me do that math real quick.
No, it's only about a 5-minute walk all the way around the perimeter.
Okay.
All of the doors look identical.
Okay. Like absolutely 100% identical. Not even a
Absolutely 100% identical, with the exception of 2, which you suspect to be the front door and the back door, which have stairs leading directly up to them that line up with their door, whereas the others you have to kind of like pick one of the sets of stairs to go up and then kind of like walk around to it. It doesn't just like go up to the door.
Okay.
A little bit malaligned.
I swear to God, if you suggest of like, oh, how about we split up and each take a different door, I will strangle you with a tree.
Six doors. 2. Okay. I say we go up the one with the steps first.
Which one of the steps? The front door or the back door?
Whatever appears to be the front door.
Okay, what appears to be the front door?
Let's take a vote.
Perfect.
I
One
say
closest
back
to
door.
us.
Okay, you're voting. I guess that makes Doc the deciding vote. Front door or back door, bud?
Doc's a swing vote.
Back door.
Back door it is.
Let's be a little bit more sneaky. No one ever expects the back door.
Just like no one ever expects the Spanish Inquisition.
They really don't.
They really
All
don't.
manner of tomes, scrolls, and folios cram the towering shelves of this airy library. An ancient wooden table, surrounded by matching benches, stands at the room's center, near an ornate spiral staircase that climbs through the ceiling above. To the north are statues of Githzerai scholars and an alcove with a table covered in candles. To the south, in another alcove, stands a crystal sarcophagus.
I'm interested in knowing what is in the sarcophagus. As I would be. I just like.
I was like, knew I could get him. Knew I could get him.
Bypasses all the books, goes straight to the giant.
Well,
as you are, I see your eyes listen light up and like cat smile comes across your face, and I'm just gonna put an arm out in front of you. And I'm gonna check for traps.
Okay.
you're literally a ladder.
That's fair.
Like not a poo from the thing. That's exactly what I was envisioning.
Yep.
Yeah.
I had a poo moment. Sorry. A boo. Sorry, not a poo. A boo.
Abu.
A boo. A poo is a very different character.
Yes.
Where's my? Well, it doesn't matter what it is because it's a natural 20. I was like, any investigation or any? Oh yeah, well, don't matter.
I always have to have working dice.
You find no
It's a
traps.
dispel. Anything I do find in my investigation, no. Assuming there's anything to be found, I will find it.
Doc is just
Among
looking
the
at all
candles
books.
in the alcove, it's a partially melted candle of invocation, seemingly of random alignment. None of the symbols etched in the outside match up with anything you're familiar with that has any kind of distinct alignment to it. You would estimate it's got about an hour left remaining that could be used. It is currently not lit.
Alright, one time. Alright. Roosevelt, before you open that up, care to, got any ideas? I'm gonna pass that off to him and see what he thinks of it.
So you said there wasn't any markings on it, right? To like allude to any like particular like cultural ritual related to this. This is a plain.
Let me get you a little more information. As you look at this, you've seen candles of invocation before. This one to you does not particularly, it doesn't bear any markings that would denote it as having any specific alignment, either good or evil. Generally, these are dedicated to a god and used to communicate to them. You are uncertain, having not used one without an alignment, if this can contact gods of any alignment or only specifically gods with no alignment whatsoever.
So
you
it's
also
either-
estimate that it's got about an hour left.
Okay, so I could either potentially get a completely neutral dog that I'm invoking, or
No, because neutral is an alignment.
sorry,
Big stretches, everybody.
non-denominational.
Big
whatever you
stretchies.
call it.
Thank you, Mr. Kirsten. Oh, my neck cracked, thank God.
Managed
Oh,
to sleep with my arm wrong last night, and yeah.
welcome to the club, bud. Welcome to the club. Oh,
Big oofs.
Well, I think before we light this, I want to see if there's any indication as to, because I'm assuming it's related to Mr. Sparkle Sparkle over there, right? In this sarcophagus?
if that is what you assume, then that is what you assume.
I mean, can I go and investigate the sarcophagus and see if there's anything that would help me determine whether or not what I'm going to get from this candle? If I try to
Certainly, yes.
Okay, let's go investigate the sarcophagus.
I will assist.
You will assist. If you are assisting, then go ahead and make a investigation check. You can either both roll and take the highest out of the two of you using one roll. You can roll together and take the median, or one of you can roll for the both of you and take advantage on that roll.
I kind of like the latter most, given my dice have been giving me rubbish all evening.
All right, then go ahead and roll for advantage with me.
Did you want to make the roll or me?
No. So give him mine if I'm rubbish. I'd rather you do it.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay.
Sorry.
What are we doing? Arcana? Are we doing
Investigation.
Oh, okay. Plus 7. Okay,
Yeah,
so that'll be
bigger than mine too.
So that'll be a 26 with hope.
Excellent. On a 26 with hope, Kelly, peering through the transparent lid of this sarcophagus, you believe is the mummified body of this tower's first caretaker, a Githzerai scholar, LeVasseur. His name is etched on the lid. His brass eyes peer at you through prismatic crystal. Not quite alive, but present.
I'm sorry, what did you say the name was again on it?
LeVasseur. LaXuelu. I guess that'd probably be LeSulu.
Man, I phonetically.
And he was what kind of scholar? I'm sorry.
A Githzerai. Githzerai. Related to the Githyanki, Githzerai are very, very learned in psionic powers, arcane powers, and any kind of magic as it relates to the mind and consciousness.
Like someone who would have probably something related to like non what do you call it? If it's not denominational, what are you calling it? Non what's the term I'm looking for? Like it's not good or evil. What's the term for that? Sorry, blanked on.
Well, he is not a god, as far as you know.
No. I'm talking about the type of gods that can be invoked with this candle. What is it? Oh, no alignment. Alignment. Sorry, it's the term I couldn't think of.
Oh, gods without an alignment. You would like to know what gods lack an alignment. Let's see here.
Okay.
A list.
So I feel like someone like this would also similarly lack an alignment, which gives me some information as to whether or not I want to light this candle. I think I might be okay doing so.
God, this was gonna kick.
But I will confer with my rest of my party members before I go.
Yes, tell me that you lighting a ticking time bomb.
Your true neutral deities. There's quite a lot of them. I'm going to link this to you. There's not a chat in Ninja, right? I have to go through Discord.
There is. Little toggle the chat button at the bottom.
Yeah.
Here.
Next to the speaker.
Oh, cute. Perfect. Okay. That is your list of true neutral deities. Each page has a link to them because some of them I have given you information on, some of them I have not given you information on, but I will say you would know most of these.
Okay. I can't open the chat, but okay.
Yes, you can. At the bottom of your screen, there's a speech bubble next to like the.
It's hovering there, but I click on it, does nothing.
That's
I think I might
interesting.
just be having problems with Ninja on my end, so I can't get rid of this other thing either.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Okay. So it might just be. I mean, all the other commands might just be frozen or something. I don't know. Okay.
Is there a Is there a god of any particular thing or set of knowledge that you're looking to invoke?
Not particularly. I don't really know what I'm looking for as far as, you know, what to expect when recovering this duodrum. Duodrums, or whatever it's called.
I was like, huh?
Sorry, I'm just completely making up and missing words right now.
Oh, you're turning into me slowly. Good times.
The little robot did.
I've got a list of the unaligned and true neutral gods in the gods doc that I have.
Question.
Yes.
Can I look on the sarcophagus and see if there's any symbols that I can pick up that would be a little bit more specific to specific god? I am special. I do have a expertise in religion.
Yeah, go ahead, and if you want to make a religion check for me, feel free to do so.
Excellent. Good old plus 10. That'll be a 28.
A 28.
With hope.
So, on a 28, relatively speaking, you know that the Githzerai don't worship gods, particularly. It is very rare for them to do so. And it's also a modern thing to do so, if you would have seen them modernly, but this is all just a rumor to you because you've never seen a Githzerai until now. You somewhat thought that they may have been made up. These are abnormal circumstances, to say the least. But the Githzerai, according to history, are a race of people that do not align themselves with any particular god because they are more worried about self-perfection, enlightenment, perfection of the mind. This is all a very, like, self-work kind of a space. But there have been Githzerai known to dedicate themselves, several people. Give me just a second here. Let me pull this up. I want to make sure I'm not getting this wrong.
I think I have to restart my Ninja. Now I'm seeing my video go out, so let me restart that real quick.
Okay, go ahead and restart. So, Githzerai, in their search for self-perfection, would oftentimes find themselves in temples of other religions. So you might meet a Githzerai who was technically a monk of Corellon or Moradin or the Raven Queen, despite not actually believing in them as their deity or believing that they had any power over them. They wore their cloak and served their people.
Or it's like,
but it's very weird for this to be here because Githzerai do not worship gods. You don't suspect that this is the candle's owner. Especially because the only markings on this coffin are the name of the entombed.
Interesting. All right. Well, it was worth a shot in the dark.
Okay, here. Roll Constitution saving throw for me.
Oh. Gee. Okay. Well then.
Is your mind blown?
That'd be a 16.
The 16. On a 16, in your mind, you hear, "Speak, traveler. What is it you seek?"
Doc is kind of taken aback by this, and it's just like, oh, more voices. Okay. Hello. We don't mean any disrespect or intrusion into your home, but we're looking for a lost duodrone, and trying to find its last location. And your humble abode was in the way, and we thought we would look in here.
Speak. Tell me what it is you seek.
Well, we're trying to find this duodrome to return it to its rightful position. Don't know what else.
The bookshelves begin to rattle around you as the castle rumbles. And he says again, "For what knowledge do you seek? Speak the words. Speak the text. What do you seek?"
Do I see Doc having this kind of like moment of, or is this happening like really quick in his mind?
That's a good question. Doc, are you talking out loud to the mummy that's talking to you in your head?
Nope. I'm just like, my eyes are kind of shifting back and forth, but I'm still like inner monologuing with the voice.
What's your passive perception then, Duskshield?
16.
And Stu, what's your passive perception?
Go. 15.
Yes, you see it. Cool. I am gonna use my sinister insight on it. I'm gonna see like he's clearly not well, and the only thing that can be going on is this thing in this coffin. So I'm gonna use sinister insight. Right? So it's gonna let me.
Are you sinister inciting Lusulu or Doc?
Lusulu. So any creature, or I can use my bonus action to analyze one creature I can see within 30 feet. So I have to use a so okay. The DC for this, it has the DC in here of what it's going to be, because it's going to be based on the creature.
Okay.
It's the creature's challenge rating +8.
Interesting. Okay.
Yes.
Give me a moment here.
Yeah, Doc is still trying to figure out an answer to his question, so he doesn't blow his top off. So when you get done with that, I will come up with my answer.
Because a Hunter's Bane, I get advantage. and monsters awareness lets me use my add my Hemocraft die into it as well. Okay. 16 and a 14, so that's a dirty 20 plus. What is it that I have to do here? Is survival. Is where the hell is okay? So 26.
26. Okay.
Not curveballs at the DM.
Hey, shut up.
Hello, trash pan. Cast magic missile in the middle of the room. I would if I could. Yeah, cast magic missile.
What are the effects?
So,
need more missile.
I can learn either all special senses of the creature, its resistances, immunities, weaknesses, and vulnerabilities, or one trait or action from its stat block. So I'm gonna go with, do I have to do special senses or resistances, immunities, weaknesses, and vulnerabilities? I'll go with option 2, resistances, immunities,
Posture check and big stretchies from Trash Panda.
That's fair. I am kind of shrimped over right now. Thank you, Trash Panda. I keep shrimping. I shrimp a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna go with resistances, immunities, weaknesses, and vulnerabilities.
Immunities, weaknesses, and vulnerabilities. Perfect.
And hey, Phoenix again with tier 1 sub for 15 months now on the streak. Jesus.
Nice.
And Trash Panda said I need to make you some tea, but I know you have like 4 drinks over there.
Yeah, but a warm drink kind of sounds fire, honestly. If I could get a lavender Earl Grey, that'd be excellent. Like a big scoop of honey.
Okay. As soon as we get back to dock, then I will do that.
Absolutely.
You get...
And like 165-ish degrees in the kettle.
Yes, that. It says in Celsius on the packet, so thank you.
Okay. Sorry, that took me longer than I'd like to admit. Oh, and why is it on flashbang mode? Retina's seared like tuna steaks. Wow.
Yeah.
It is immune to necrotic, poison, charmed, exhaustion, frightened, paralyzed, and poisoned.
Give me a second here. Okay. So immune to all right, run that by me again.
Necrotic, poison, charmed, exhaustion, frightened, paralyzed, and poisoned.
And poisoned twice.
I don't understand the difference. Hang on, give me a second.
Oh, it's poisoned the condition and poison the damage
and poison the damage type, yeah.
Yep.
What else did you want to know? I apologize.
Okay, so it's resistances, its immunities, its weaknesses, and its vulnerabilities.
It is vulnerable to fire. Everything else you've asked for is null and void. Trash Panda, you're doing the Appalachian Trail. Be so safe when you do so. Please check in on the Discord when you can. I had a friend for a long time who would do the Appalachian Trail like once every year or so with their dad.
Also,
I
sorry.
am very excited to hear how it goes.
Notification came in an hour late. That sucks.
Oof. I don't know why I did that. Sorry, bud.
Yeah. For some flavor, though, because that's very mechanical, but for some flavor, could I get a little sprinkle of what this thing might be trying to do to Doc right now?
Actually, that's really easy with this level of insight. It's not trying to do shit to Doc. Doc interacted with it, and it's interacting back, but you sense no hostility here. This is effectively a psionic mechanism at this point.
Okay. So...
yeah, it's just this is a weird psionic implement in the middle of this vast library. He's just kind of here, asking Doc what it is you seek.
Almost like a bit of a pre-recorded message, almost like a magic mouth kind of thing.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Almost.
So, with that, I'm just gonna look at Doc and just think. I don't have as much to worry about. I'm not getting anything. And like, you see me kind of peering at it with the shadow kind of like hands on top of my shoulders, looking over as well, just kind of
Roosevelt, what are you doing during all of this?
I'm just trying to keep up. Hold on. Shit. So they're doing this. I thought he was doing this while I was already looking at the candle. So this is going on, and I'm done with doing what I'm doing over here.
Well, I assume that you're probably not looking at the candle for a solid 10 minutes. You can identify this thing fairly quickly.
Because I was good having. I was good. Never mind. So this one all that, but I guess I'm just also trying to figure out what I don't think there's anything I would have knowledge of or have any ability to see with what if he's not acting a certain way. I'm kind of just in the dark. I don't know what's going on, but he seems to be engaged with him. He's engaged with the sarcophagus, and I'm kind of just like lost.
Okay.
Because I mean, if I can't perceive, because again, I don't think there's anything I can do to tap into him any further.
Then we will say at some point throughout the duration of this, all of you here, all of you that interact directly with Lesulu, hear this and are asked of you what it is you seek.
So Doc, as he was coming up with his response, as he started seeing the books chick and everything, he's like going through like everything. I want to find a way home. I need to find Gaz. I need to know what happened to my dad, and I need to get this curse removed.
Remove curses. And you watch his brass eyes slide their view to a corner of the room and flash with a green glow.
He's a librarian?
So I'm gonna assume that happens like just after I say, I was gonna say Doc of like, I think this is kind of like just a bit of a, little Rowakin's little simulacra you hated. I think we're dealing with something similar.
Yeah.
And as those words leave my mouth, like, you haven't spoken out loud, but that, like, does he hear those words, or do we all hear that kind of remove curses?
You hear him say out loud, remove curses, and watch the eyes move, lock in, and then glow.
Is it glowing at like a specific spot, like a specific book, if you will, or is it like
a general direction?
Okay, so I mean, I'm gonna go follow the light.
Yeah, and with that too, I'm just like, yeah, I think that about pretty much answered my question there. What were you thinking about?
Well, I said I was gonna try and find a way home and find Gaz and my dad, and then as soon as I said get
Gaz.
this curse removed.
There's a book on Gaz here. I'm gonna grab the book on our friend. I'm gonna go grab the book on.
That's gonna be super trippy.
I'm just like, I go, remove curse, and go to
remove curse, and it back to where it was.
And I go to where it's pointing
at. Yeah, it only takes you a couple minutes to look around and find a book on removing curses.
I grab the book. Finding Gaz?
This tome is not available. It seems that because Duskshield has removed it from the shelf, it considers it to be checked out.
The library.
You really confused yourself. I was like, wait, I thought he just took the book out. So again, yeah, so he's basically a librarian at this juncture. Okay.
Well, this is interesting. I'm looking over at Roosevelt. What else you got? What else you think?
I got nothing. I mean,
so
I thought we were here looking for
Sorry, I have
dude,
one.
and now we found answers.
I was just grabbing things. So with everything, like seeing the book of remove curses, and then seeing one on our friend, as good as place of any, the scribe.
Boom.
Head over and pull that out as well. Good night, Trash Panda.
Good night, Trash Panda. Get some good sleep. Thank you for the tea.
Roosevelt, I'm sure you got some questions that you might.
I'm completely lost right now. Based on what our original objective was.
I look over to Drizzt. What is that book about? Does it say it's a book of Gaz? Like, I'm just.
Thank you for wishing us a wonderful Wednesday, Mr. Akers.
You know, I'm just gonna kind of check out as much as we can right now that might be pertinent to anything we want, and then I'll thumb through some things, okay? And Roosevelt, have I heard you talk about Netheril?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay. It's like out of character, I know, but in character, I'm like.
Also, Kelly, just for your benefit as a player, and just for the benefit of players of other campaigns who are watching this at the moment, I understand that this particular task at hand does not, in your mind, pertain to your original goal. I would just want to take a moment to remind everyone that D&D is not about the destination, it is about the journey. And I do encourage you all to take side quests as they come and learn about the larger worlds in which you exist, because while something may not appear to tie back to your quest does not necessarily make it so.
Yeah, I guess
And
my
you
biggest
are
concern is I didn't know how to
a
contribute to the
teacher
side quest.
standing in a library.
At the moment, I can't think of anything else I needed to investigate or was thinking about investigating because I kind of a little one-tracked.
Can I give a couple of hints?
I guess I'm gonna look for Netheril.
Netheril. Civilization. Netheril. Fall of. Netheril. Falling of Karsus. Netheril. Netherite scrolls.
4 books there.
I'm gonna go ahead and get all 4 of those. I say you said it was civilization, falling, and then fall of. What is it?
My fat fingered the panic button, trying to grab my phone.
Oh no.
The DM's muted. You see, build mode's off. I'm so mad at myself right now. Okay, you're muted still.
Screen's back, so that's good.
You're still muted.
I can't say anything in chat right now, so.
Yeah. I'm aware. Hang on.
Yes. Words. I think they can still hear us, so we're working through some technical difficulties at the moment. We'll be back as soon as possible. Would not be a stream without Techman now, wouldn't it? Again, thank you all for being patient with us. Inadvertent technical issue. Things happen. You know how it is.
Oh, looks like I'm frozen again too. Fantastic. There we go. Checking if it's still working.
Universe exists almost entirely in your shirt pocket. That is amazing. That's a big pocket. On the inside is some sort of TARDIS thing going on in there.
Perfect.
Hey.
All right, we're here.
Hey, look at that.
Go back to RP there.
Go ahead and try. Okay, DX Ghost Hawk is getting their messages through. Good.
Awesome. Okay, cool.
Our universe
shows-
exists entirely in his shirt pocket. That is terrifying.
Yep, and I can hear you through.
Yay!
That was just fine. Awesome.
Oh, perfect.
Okay.
Still shows subscriber only chat.
I can handle that.
And slow mode.
Oh, I can do that.
Yeah.
With this,
Seeing if you did.
but I can do it. Because it accidentally turned on shield mode. Okay. Switch. Has a screen and battery and everything. That's funny. Open my mod view.
Fun story. I was cleaning my desk, and guess who decided to find me on my desk?
Oh my god, cute. Minsk and Boo. Slow mode is off. Emote only is off. Subscriber only is off. Followers only is off. We should be.
It says emote only chat engaged.
Not on my end, it doesn't. Try refreshing, please.
Refresh.
Because, like, it'll still say it at the top because that's a thing that happened.
Oh, yeah. Okay. There we go.
But we should get a nice
Hooray.
little check. There we go. Whew. That was chaotic. What the fuck was I saying? Oh, I was writing down the books you guys found.
Yeah.
And I was giving Kelly a list. Yes.
Yeah, I got the Netherite Scrolls, Netheril Civilization, and then Fall of something. And I think you also just said Fall by itself.
Netheril,
Otherwise, or something like that.
parentheses, civilization. Thank you so much. Netheril, parentheses, fall of. Netheril, parenthetical, folly of Karsus, Folley, of Karsus, and then Netherite scrolls.
I'm sorry, I still didn't get the Catharsis one.
Folly of Karsus, Karsus. He's a person, a rather awful one.
Yeah, so my stupid digital pen's like flaking out at me, so I'm like missing it right the letters. I'm trying to like, nah.
Gotcha.
While Roosevelt is grabbing her
so
book
inconsistent.
I'm going to try to see if there is one, and I speak out. Book on Citrus Senior.
Are you attempting to search for a book on cultivating citrus fruit?
Dr. Citrus Senior.
I'm sorry, we don't have any such tome.
Okay, well,
we can clearly speak a little more plainly with him. We don't have to try to like.
Yeah. Like, he's a dude up in here. Like, he does understand you.
I wasn't sure with that first interaction of like speak the words of the knowledge you seek. If
Yeah,
it was just
that's why I was
you
like,
gotta say certain phrases.
He's an ancient mummy, my dude. He's cryptic, but he do speak in full sentences.
It's looking for a book on. Well, were you saying that out loud, or are you just kind of thinking it to yourself, Tom, or have you just kind of like, oh, I would just speak out loud to this guy?
I was speaking out loud at this point, based upon the interaction now.
And then we're all hearing his responses in our head or out loud, or like.
You're all hearing them out loud.
Okay, cool. I wanted to make sure I was like on the right page. I think he's looking for a book on a person, Dr. Julius Citron Sr.
I'm sorry, I have no such biography of this person.
Well, that'll answer my follow-up question that I had.
Well, that's interesting. No book on Pops, but there's a book on Gaz. That is wild.
What knowledge do you seek which you follow up on?
Me?
Yes, you're going to assume because you said that answers my follow-up question that he is in fact speaking to you.
As another person that if you had a book on or information on would have been nice to have some lead of what happened to her, but you don't have Dr. Julius, then you don't have her.
It's real hot.
At 160, like you said. It dropped down to 150 through the panic of the... I'm so mad at myself, too. I'm so mad at myself. I'm trying to just, like, not...
160 is how you get the lavender flavor. So I just have to wait for it to cool down.
I'm trying to not punch myself in the stomach.
Hey, you probably shouldn't punch yourself in the stomach. It's not good for you.
Yeah. That said, I'm gonna kind of look around, think of all of the states of our beings, and two things pop in mind. You have anything on plane shifting?
Ooh.
Plane shifting. I have no tomes, but I have heard of the phenomena. It is undocumented, but spoken of academically. Theoretically, plane shifting can have horrifying effects.
Don't
Has
say.
there been... I'll ask, Has there been any recent discussions of recent plane shifts?
Not within the walls of my library.
Okay.
Second thing that comes to mind, though, is I had it, and I lost it, and I got it back again. Hello, TK Clear. Thank you for checking in.
Hi, TK Clear. Thanks for checking in.
Do you have anything on Revenants and Undeath? Not Lichdom.
Yes. If you walk over to the large table for me, I can instruct you on how to open it.
Kind of look at my two compatriots and just, do I open? Just like mouthing the words, if just, do I open the table, or?
Since you are not seeking lichdom, I have no reason to worry. And should I find that you are seeking lichdom,
well,
my castle has its defenses. I am not worried.
Put it this way.
Well, since it's been nothing but truthful
You
with us
noticed
and helping
anything
us
a
so
little ghoulish about my pallor and complexion?
Certainly, though, who am I to judge? I am nothing but a mind and a husk.
Really, I'm just trying to make sure I can maybe rectify this, or at least have some answers to how to manage it.
Certainly.
I'll open the table then. And I'll
You walk
books in
over to
hand
the
like
table.
a nerd.
He walks you through the steps to open a drawer, within which there is a key set into one of the legs of this large table. If you walk over to the western side of the tower, there's a black glass panel that appears to be a scrying mirror. Should you open the decorative framing to its right, you'll find a keyhole that opens the shelf that you seek.
Okay. Sorry, it's scrying mirror, open the right decorative frame.
Mm-hmm.
Where was the mirror at again?
On the western side of the tower. You can actually, from where you're standing, you can see it inset into one of the shelves. And it does. It 100% looks like a scrying mirror. And he's even gone through great lengths to put it adjacent to books related to scrying, psionics, arcane surveillance, things of that nature.
Okay. We'll worry about that in a second after we finish checking out anything else. Let's see. You might not have this, but you have anything on a person named Shemeska?
I was thinking about that.
You are not the first to ask. And unfortunately, I do not.
Might I ask who else asked?
If I were to guess, Shemeska. She is but a footnote in the story of Sigil and the Lady of Pain's city. There are some who come into this library seeking to destroy knowledge that should be for all. And I hope you understand that in checking out these books, I expect you to return them someday. All you must do is hold them aloft and speak the words, the Sulu, return, and my tome will be returned. Should you destroy them, I will destroy them all. You will not be permitted back in this library.
The only
Seems
way
fair.
that I would approve of the destruction of knowledge is if there is absolutely no other way to keep it out of the hands of someone looking to use it for wicked ends.
That is why my tome on the ritual of becoming is behind the same glass mirror as my books on revenants and active undeath.
Well, those are going to stay here, just to be as safe as possible. I'll look what I can.
You may
through them
copy as much of it as you wish.
That'd be nice. Yeah. Thank you. And we'll leave out anything about becoming, though, because I don't need that. That said, okay. You have something to fix your curses. I have someone to help me. Have I heard mention of? Because I know out of character above table you've mentioned Roosevelt's home plane. Have I heard that mentioned at all?
Eros? No, I don't suppose you would have.
Okay, it was just things you as DM said to the character. Okay.
There is, I think maybe one person has mentioned Theros to Roosevelt, but it would not have been in a context in which you would have been paying too close of any attention.
Okay. I thought so. I just I have one for fun and one for impish curiosity.
Okay.
Here we go.
Anyone under the name of Drizzt.
There are many Drizzt within this library. Could you be more specific? Aw, JCRC, thank you for the sub over on YouTube.
Thank you. I actually don't get to see those. How many do you have?
17.
Just like my last name. 17. Got any last names to help me narrow it down?
Dowerden. Darkglass. Duskshield. Dewback. And he keeps going down through the names, and you're also beginning to see a theme of a lot of D last names.
I just, as soon as I hear his last name, I'm like, I just look at him like, what did you do?
Well, yeah, I'm just like, I mean, I'm not the only Drizzt in my family, but the Dowerden is the fun part. It's rather sweet to see that he's got his own book here. Darkglass has a book here, though, has me interested, and I'll definitely want to see the Duskshield one.
So you're picking up yours and dark glasses?
I think dark glasses, I'll look at it and I'll open it. Mr. Edgar says hydrate, and I'll just kind of like, as I start to read like the first couple lines of just
Where's
like,
the
this
hydrate
feels
one?
like this feels like stalking. I'm gonna put that back.
Yeah,
This
the
feels
focus
wrong.
of it seems to mainly be around the framework that he is the seemingly eternal partner of the seemingly unkillable archdruid of the Circle of the Spores, one Elara Brahm.
Yeah, like getting there, I was like, yeah, okay, that's stuff I know, and like as soon as it gets any bit like personal, I'm like, this feels wrong. No, won't put it back. That feels.
File that under things I didn't need to know.
Well, just
to
to
here
make
we go.
sure.
It's like reading your
Make
parents'
sure,
diary.
I'll ask the curator if there's a book on me.
I have no such tome in my...
Okay, good. All right. I go back over and
the one for impish curiosity, real quick, was Jarlaxle.
Ooh.
Jarlaxle Imrae. Would you like his biography, his autobiography, his criminal accounts, or the history of Bregan the Earth? I'm also partial to his book of eulogies, many of which are self-written.
Wait, eulogies for himself?
Yes.
Okay, that takes the cake. That is just.
Megan says, "Not my sworn enemy."
You know what? Like, there's kind of this hope. Like, part of me is like, as Duskshield. Actually, you know what? At this point, I don't think he's like quite. I don't think he's in the state of all the memory loss of like fully everything that happened with Phyr'eyl. Like, I don't think all of that has fully come back. So just, I think this will be a good gift. Like, not fully realizing that like they might not be back. Like, in character, like out of character, they will be back. I'm gonna let everyone know right now, so that way no one freaks out over that statement.
They're getting their own special. I'm actually very excited for it. I've been doing a lot of writing.
Yes.
Question Jest is rating with a party at 7. Hello, Question Jest. Azrael, how you doing? How was your game? We missed you guys. Hello, Shock Trooper. Welcome to the raid. Hello, Foish Tales. We've missed you.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Who
grab
else we
the
got? Who else we got?
autobiography as a gift.
The autobiography? Okay.
I think that would make a wonderful gift.
Jarlaxle autobiography.
Talk about my best friend.
I'm gonna be real. If a Jarlaxle Bayenri autobiography exists, I don't know if I really want to read it or I really don't want to read it. Hello, Dennis Scald. How you been? We've made it to the swamp of regret and dampness. Oh no.
One purple worm turned into 3 because the party's too powerful.
Whoa!
That sucks.
Welcome. They're currently battling a library. It took them about a half an hour to figure out how to use, the D&D version of the Dewey Decimal System, which it turns out is just a Githzerai mummy in a crystal coffin. Oh,
You like
not
books?
the emotional damage of going in with your intrusive thoughts. Fighting in library? That's illegal.
It's very much legal and very much a thing, so.
What libraries you going to?
Well, here's the thing about them.
You don't want to know.
Like, as quiet as you can, so you got to keep all those sounds in, so you just get to hear just like the smacking sounds.
I forgot. TK clears a librarian.
I forgot about that.
He's just gonna drop in the chat one day and be like,
"Same thought I did too. You just have to keep quiet."
Ooh, go enjoy your McFlurry, Asriel.
Ooh. Okay.
But yes, you have attained the autobiography of one Jarlaxle Bayenri, written and illustrated by one Jarlaxle Bayenri.
And illustrated. That fucked me up right now. Self-portrait of him showing a hole is not what I had on my bingo card.
Phrasing?
I ain't even gonna tell on you for that one.
Phrasing, that
You
was
just
said
ratted
with
on
full
yourself.
intent.
Okay. Is there any information you guys need right now, or what would you like to do next?
I think unless Roosevelt, do you have anything that questions you,
Well, I was going to ask them if they did have a book on Theros. I could also peruse at my leisure.
Theros. Odd topic, but I suppose if you're a planar traveler. And Leonin. His eyes lead you right to Theros. Because someone wanted to death symbol, am I right? I mean, yes. Biographies are in the 900s, by the way. Thank you. Usually back to the library, not popular. Anything else?
I think I've got anything I might need. Question, actually, not related to anything here. Like book-wise. Does this thing walk and move around?
Yes. Idkaru is his own being, and he does tend to move about as he pleases. I don't rather pick the scenery, but he is free to roam, though it seems that one of his feet is currently stuck in some obstacle, so I suspect we may be here a bit while. He's temperamental.
I'm sorry, what did you say his name was?
Idkaru. Idcaru. I'm sure he'll stop throwing a tantrum in several 10-day, I assume.
I'd offer help, but I think his feet are bigger than 4 of me.
He won't accept it. He wouldn't even accept it from me. He figures out his own problems. And I let him. But I have much choice now.
I'm gonna check out that book you were mentioning. I'm gonna go take my notes.
Are you searching for general information, or is there something more specific you're looking for?
Looking. conditions that line up with my symptoms, and causes and fixes. The cause is really to like line up of like.
Thank you for gifting the subs.
Thank you for the gifted subs there, buddy.
Anything. Gotta show the love to the people who show us the love.
Hell yeah. Oh, and it gave a hype train. D&D-D0678 says thank you, Stu. Symptoms that line up with what you're experiencing seem to vary. There are a couple of things which you are prone to believing. One is that you may have inadvertently become some sort of horrifying cleric. Though you don't know that that's necessarily the case, the after effects seem a bit different, though you are experiencing some. Revenant sounds a little closer, but still maybe not quite right. You're not... You know that you are not an unsatisfied spirit. You know that there is not something keeping you here that is strictly mission bound. And yet nonetheless here you are, but you are not fully resurrected. It is puzzling. But you do have some ideas on things that maybe you could try. See if you're capable of harnessing that may yield greater answers for you. As you go through, you find that generally the cure for your affliction is in fact true death. Though it is rumored that if one can rend soul from body, if they reside within the same form, it may in fact be possible to somewhat stitch them back together without the necessity for lichdom. The purpose of cleaving a soul from a body is generally to create a phylactery or things of that nature. But you have no such desire. Nor are you completely dead. And something inside you echoes in your own voice, repeating over and over and over again in your mind. Fate spins along as it should.
As that thought kind of creeps up there and is... It's not so much like a knocking that's getting louder, but instead it's just kind of that like low, dull, consistent, like a low-pitched tinnitus just throughout my head as I'm like thinking that, and just kind of just... And I'm gonna like look at the book I have on the scribe, and I'm like, I'm gonna read more on that one later. And stuff the the 3 books I have. Bag. No, 4.
Can't forget the Book of Kaz.
Yep. Anyone else got any thing they need to find out? Any questions they got about?
I'm gonna read up a little bit on the curses removal.
Are you looking for anything specific, or are you just skimming?
Ways, like looking for specific ways to remove curses. If there's
the
other
entire
options.
book is about how to remove curses. Are you looking for anything specific? Are you looking for specific kinds of curses? Are you looking for actions that very specific classes or religious folk can take?
Doc, you just picked up a cookbook and then said, yeah, I'm gonna look through it for some recipes.
Thank you.
What do you want? Breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert? Pick a fucking course first.
No, I want all the courses,
God
okay?
damn.
I just want them served in a specific order.
So you're skimming.
I'm looking for anything that references oh god, the Frost Maiden.
You make a luck check for me. Straight D20.
Well, I'll be a 19.
You don't find anything on the Frost Maiden. But you do find a detailed account of a horrible necropsy. Creeps and creeps and creeps. And when it reaches your heart, you're dead. Lights out. You kind of look at it and go, that's fucking horrifying. Until you see that it frequently goes along with vampiric touch as a side effect. Spells not acting the way they should. Granting life that was taken from something else. And your hand feels cold and stiff as it creeps and creeps and creeps.
Similar
Well,
enough.
that's horrifying. I look to see if there's anything related, like for curses, to see how to remove it.
You're not gonna like this one. On a 19, you see that frequently, in order to remove this curse, you can either sacrifice the limb or atone with the god who has stricken you.
You are so fucked.
I guess we're getting into D&D prostheses here soon.
Hey, who's the perfect
Well,
man to make
you
some
know.
prosthesis but Doc?
Your dad was working on it. Listen, I'm not an evil DM, but I am mean. And I will seed some shit that will come back to haunt you.
Alright, my brain moves a million miles an hour, and I thought of like well, you're gonna meet Boromir's cousin Faramir next week.
Well then, as he gets that lovely bit of information, I'm just kind of looking at my scars now. I'm just like, anything you can tell me more that I need to know about these guys?
Yours isn't a curse. Yours is a spell scar. It gives you magical power through the goddess of magic.
Okay, well, it does now.
The Iron Hand goes hard.
It does now, but will it have like one of those things like, okay, well, you're good.
It's not how spell scars work. It's not. It's not going to get infected and turn into a curse.
Sorry, I don't know, man. You just said you're not evil. So just double checking.
But I was thinking of like, guess you're gonna meet, Boromir's brother Faramir next week, and I just thought of, guess you're gonna meet Doc's cousin Spock. I was like, wait, that one's taken.
Well, he did help the Iron Hand gnomes in campaign 1.
Doc the Iron Hand goes hard, unconscionably hard,
and he does in fact owe a debt to the Pact of the Gilded Hand.
Funny how hands start coming out of nowhere, right?
I'm just gonna walk up, just unrelated. I'm just
red string and thumbtack corkboard, guys. Red thing and thumbtack corkboard.
At this point, I honestly think I might need one just so I can keep track of shit, because I'm just like...
I don't even have one physically. This is all in here and in notebooks, and I assure you, none of it is in the same notebook. And it's also in my phone. Listen. It's a bit of a problem.
Yeah, no, I'm not even sure when I write things down and where.
I'm assuming as Doc's reading this too, just for shits. I don't even know he's reading this, but I'm just gonna walk up right behind him and just sharpening Dawnmere as he's reading over there, like.
Almost got tea all over me.
Oh, nothing. Nothing at all. Just,
Gotta make sure this is good and sharp. It's gotta be able to cleave limbs off, so, Alright, look a little twitchy there. A little twitchier than normal.
See, this is where Brennan and Matt Mercer have it really, really good, because at this point in time, when I start laughing, they can change camera angles so you're not looking at my stupid ass laughing when something comes back to haunt you. Had to make it all hand related.
I made a functional prosthesis for our little critter friend, so I probably can upscale that.
Weren't you always wanting
Just
some kind of gadgets and gizmos in your armor anyways? Just bolt them straight in there.
Yeah.
In my armor, not in my actual arm.
Yeah, but given the offer.
Oh, armor. My bad. That was a miscommunication with me.
Cleveland is dreadful. Oh, cleave limb. Cleave limb.
Anybody else want to go looking for things they'd rather not know?
I'll see my limb out.
Hold a funeral for you.
I would prefer.
Yeah, you've already got an empty coffin to put it in.
Jesus. Yeah, it's fine. We're storing Dad's empty coffin. No big deal. We'll just
Listen, at least Dad's alive.
Is he though?
Yeah, been lied.
As you know.
Been lied to.
Storage Wars.
What we got in here, you see, is empty storage. Oh, there's a limb in a coffin. Oh, yeah, $50. That's nothing.
I heard that in Warburton's voice. It was so close. Oh, it's a limb in a coffin. Huh.
Take it stars. Most I could do is $50.
I love how that went from one bad reality show to a completely different one. Anyway, I'm crying. I'm starting to cry.
Anybody else want any more questionable or potentially inadvisable and hazardous information for their day?
Well, I think one of us should have no trauma going in, proceeding forward and investigating this castle.
Yeah, it's me.
That's actually really good.
I think we could. I think myself and Bruce can read the book of Gaz later together. We'll be like co-reading it, just like.
I am so excited for that. As a spiral staircase emerges through the floor into this next level, you see a multi-use kitchen and social area. To the north, a ladder ascends to the floor above, and 6 simple doors ring the room. To the west are several cabinets and cooking spaces that have been pillaged, with pots and foodstuffs scattered across the floor. 2 tieflings in spiked armor conspire over the table.
I'm just as we walk in, we're just kind of
random tieflings.
They immediately stand and draw their axes.
Oh, this is gonna be one of those kind of parties. Did we not get the invitation?
No, I'm afraid you didn't.
I'm flagging them with just flagging them with the thumb gun.
Jesus Christ.
If that's supposed to intimidate me, I am happy to say I have no fucking idea what that is, friend.
I'm gonna push it down and just. Alright, look. I've got no intention of this going any which way south.
What you think? You think La shall let him and let us live if we let them live? Not exactly kind, Yugoloth, sir. See, we've been told to secure this castle.
Well, that's more of a library than anything.
Traveling fortress, the way the Yugoloth see it.
For what I know, it's actually not a thing. It's a creature. You can't take over a creature.
Beg to differ.
Slavery, and we don't like that.
Well, yes.
Yeah, there's a word for that.
See. They don't call us slaves. Call us merchants. Mercenaries. Owned soldiers. So unless you've got enough gold to convince me to lie to my superiors, the ones that pay me good money to fight for them, I'm not seeing as I'll let you out of here alive.
I'm kind of think we should kind of go over here and then above table. How much gold do we have from that fortune thing? Didn't he like win a little fortune?
Oh fucking shit! You guys have ass tons of gold. You
That's
have
what I thought.
metric
Okay.
fuck tons of gold.
But see, he said this something that piqued my brain, and then he said something else that like, so he said, you know, they call us merchants and mercenaries. So it implies that like ultimately he's not really doing this for like his own benefit, but then he's followed that up by saying,
indentured servant.
if you could pay me more than my bosses. And I'm like, well, it sounds like you took a job. So I want to pull that thread a little bit first.
You call that job abandonment elsewhere.
So
yeah, let's pull on that thread.
So you said you are functionally a slave, but then you followed up by saying that you're still getting paid and it's your superiors. Were you offered and took a job, or?
The Yugoloth who owns our contract give us benefits. Think it's fair. Ethical slave traders, apparently. Food, housing, bedding, armor, weapons maintenance.
But you do
Even care for our families, for those of us who have them.
How much you get paid a month?
1,000
for
gold.
this kind of work?
How much for this job?
None of your fucking business. Shit ain't paid by the job. We's paid in benefits.
Do you understand?
I do what I'm told, and you're gonna do what you're told. We can end up with an axe for a smile.
Give me a second here. I'm gonna check a spell I have.
Doc is getting real twitchy. He's not being real receptive to threats, but he's just like.
I'm gonna cross my arms, and as my like hands pass each other, I'm gonna nick myself and whisper to myself.
Also, I'm just gonna take a moment to acknowledge something in the chat. DX Goat Hawk, they actually have, I believe I specify 5 buttloads, if that helps. It's neither metric nor imperial. It is the secret third option that's up there with schmoots.
Love the smooch. I'll give a sleight of hand check to do that without, being noticed.
Please do.
If you want me to. It's gonna be a 25.
That's D12. That doesn't help me. That's 12. So yeah.
Well, T12 would have been fine.
How many buttloads is one Scrooge McDuck? So many. A buttload is about 6/8 of a barrel, so 3/4 of a barrel, like a butt, like a wine barrel. So however many it takes to fill the oh my god, what does he call it? His vault. It has a name.
Oh my god, I know the name of it. I've got a computer right here. I have the internet right here.
Too many gold coins involved.
The money bin. The money bin.
I would estimate that the money bin has thousands of buttloads. So like 0.18 of a Scrooge McDuck.
So he's gonna need to cast, or not cast. He's gonna need to make a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw.
Now.
So he's charmed for the next hour by me. Look. We're not wanting to get in a scrap. Especially someone who's being forced into this.
I can understand she wouldn't want to get in a scrap. Probably feels pretty bad with somebody who's forced into this.
We are just here looking for someone found this along the way, passing through. Your masters, on the other hand, might be someone I'd be interested in taking out. But we don't have a problem with you guys.
He said he doesn't have a problem with us. He might be willing to take out our masters. Just passing through looking for someone. You're right. Would serve him right. If you run into a quintet of Yugoloth generals, if they were to suddenly not be a problem anymore, you'd have our thanks. Eternal gratitude and whatnot.
Don't need any of that. Thank you.
Doc slowly puts his thump gun down to the side in a more resting, non-flagging direction.
Can't we keep the pickled radishes?
Accidentally go off.
Yeah. Take the pickled radishes.
Yes. Trevor, he says we gotta have the radishes. He seems satisfied. He grabs a big jar of radishes and a big, like, kind of hand-twisted fork. He sits back down at the table and he's just like...
I'm gonna look at my two fellow idiots and just...
Exit stage left.
And I just go... like... All three of us are like gesturing to each other.
We'll get the fuck out of here then.
Are you going up or back down? Or there are also 4 rooms off to the side of this as well. There seems to be like an office and maybe some smaller like bedroom areas.
We only have an hour, right? That they're charmed for?
Yes. Yes, because when the spell ends, the creature knows it was charmed by me. So we have an hour. Otherwise, he's gonna be pissed. We gotta get the fuck out of here. I don't
think we have time to dick around in some other offices at the moment.
I could just point blank thump gun him in the back of the dome, right?
No.
No! That is literally antithetical to the message of this entire campaign. I will turn you neutral evil. I'm also pretty sure that constitutes your curse crawling like at least half the way up the rest of what remains of your arm.
Yeah, it seems like a bad idea.
Yeah. Anyway, okay. Can we speed run looking through the rest of this place?
Absolutely. I'm going to give you guys a quick breakdown of what the rest of this place is. And I have to handle something, so I'll be right back. But let me give you the breakdown first.
Okay.
It looks like on the level that you're on, there seems to be kind of a larger room at the back of the kitchen, and some smaller bedrooms surrounding it. There are 3 more levels above you, which you hear no noise from. But if you look up the ladder a couple floors, you do see a bit of an eerie blue glow.
Ooh.
Shall return.
Okay. Let's then...
Well, are we trying to get entirely out of the castle before the hour winds
Yes.
off? Okay.
Yes, and make our escape less.
I would say like take like 25 minutes of going up, so we have and out. So we have 25 minutes of going down and out with a little time to spare.
Okay.
That way we can just kind of like, okay, what can we find? What can we check out? We can also...
That was pointed out was the blue glow, so I'm not sure if that's...
Yeah, the blue glow has me interested. I'm very, very curious about that.
Yeah.
That might
Anything
turn
that
into the whole
glows.
thing. We could knock these 2 dudes unconscious.
Tie them up, if you will.
Because TBIs aren't really addressed when you knock someone unconscious in D&D, so...
Yes. Yeah, it's dealer's choice at that point, you know?
Yeah. Like, we could afford ourselves, more time by just making sure these guys go to sleep. They just take a good little power nap.
Love me a good nap. Good power nap.
Like, I know that's bad for you. I know it's super bad for you, but...
Well, let me see. Hold on.
Are you looking up an ability, or are you looking up the real world effects of getting knocked unconscious from...
No, I know
getting
that.
hit in
I'm
the
good.
head, really?
I'm good with TBI knowledge.
Okay. I was like, you think you know that one pretty well. Like,
Personally and legally, yes.
Jeez.
I was just thinking from a morbid curiosity standpoint, like mine is. I'm just like, oh, yeah, no, I do know that. Why?
Oh no, I've had minimum 3 concussions.
Personal and professional.
There was a time. It's been actually it's been a good, like, let me see here. It's been a good like 8 years, but there was a moment where Nana had 5 concussions in 5 years.
Oh, that's bad.
Oh, jeez.
Several of them were in the same year, so like the statistics were not great on the how many of those happened to go quick together.
Well, I was thinking if I happen to have anything that could essentially contain them in like a bubble, like spell-wise, but I don't think I have anything of that nature.
What did I miss?
So we were planning out of like how we want to do this, and I was like, okay, let's spend like 25 minutes going up and then 25 minutes getting out to give us some time to spare. And I was mentioning how we could also knock these 2 dudes out, but that depends on how you want to rule TBIs.
Yeah, I saw DX Ghost Hawk in the chat say roll for impact velocity.
But then that also, I was, vamping and was telling everyone how you had 5 concussions in 5 years.
Yeah, I did.
And the
One of
worst
them's
part was that, like, you
real bad.
you got like 3 in like a matter of 6 or 7 months too.
Yeah. Because
it
I
wasn't
had
like a yearly, like, oh hey, I got my yearly concussion. It was like a couple and then 3.
No,
in a
it
short
was.
span.
I don't know if we can even see it on camera. Oh yeah, you can see the
No,
dent.
it just not that bad. You notice it more than you think everyone does.
I know. I stood up into the cabinet, slipped at Lance's, and then I knocked my head on something else, like all within
shower.
like the shower.
It was the shower was the second one. It was slipping at Lance's was the bad one.
Slipping at Lance's was really bad. Our buddy left his fucking dishwasher open while we were house sitting, and it dripped all over the floor, and he didn't have a rug or anything, and he had tile floors. And I ran downstairs to get ready for work and slipped and whacked my head on the stone counter.
Dude, those floors were notorious for like twisting your ankles because you'd slip.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you were like, especially when you were going from carpet to the tile, you're like, oh, no traction, and thump.
Yep. Yeah, but Kelly was looking to see if she had any spells that could like, because I can do
inflict
command,
TBI,
but command only lasts until they like it doesn't have a time, and I don't have hold person. But hold person again,
so like the commander would do a task and it gets done once they finish that task or something.
Yeah.
No, it can be that way, but it also like if I have them like stop or like sit, but they have to they have to do a wisdom saving throw each turn, and so like the statistical odds of that lasting for a length of time
is low.
To be helpful are not good.
Got it.
Don't mind me, I'm just stretching while you decide what you want to do. Trying not to get carpal tunnel.
Again,
I honestly
we want more time to inspect the blue globe.
I think the thing that has me the most curious, and I think probably the most of you, is also the blue glow. So I would say let's book it up the stairs. Cautiously book it up the stairs.
No slipping down. No more concussions.
More so keeping an eye for traps at the same time, while also doing so with haste.
Hey, death stairs are a trap?
Yes, they are.
Also, I currently have a speed of 50 feet now per turn.
For what? Just your normal?
Yeah, that's my normal movement speed now.
When you're in Were Panther form, yeah?
No, that's normal form. That's there's some effects that like have knock-on effects, and there's another feat I took that gave me extra movement speed.
He's pretty good at knowing how to stack his stats. I've never been good
The
at
thing
that.
is, I don't do it on purpose. I just go, oh, that looks cool. I'm gonna do that, and I'm like, oh wow, that's a lot of things.
I accidentally became OP.
I've seen worse. I've nerfed them a lot.
Let's go investigate the blue.
Okay, into the blue.
As you ascend, this chamber is dominated by a sculpture of a gigantic human-like figure looming over a broad circular table. A ladder to the north descends, the one you're currently on, while a ladder to the south climbs to the floor above. 2 4-armed insectile creatures inspect the sculpture and the table, trying to break them loose. The table is what's glowing blue. But go ahead and roll a stealth for me.
Doc, I believe yours is with disadvantage. But can I cast enhancement on him?
It's not. You say that every time. His armor doesn't actually impose disadvantage on him.
Oh. Never mind.
Yeah,
I thought we did.
Yeah, I thought we addressed that.
And I forgot that, clearly. Because I just pictured the fact that you are big, clanky armor. And I'm like, maybe we should... Maybe that will be a problem. 28 for stealth.
I have a 12 with hope.
16 and hope.
Also.
There are 2 Metzaloths in this room. They have not noticed you yet. They are trying to separate the figure from the table.
Do we recognize what this is a figure of exactly? Like a particular entity or a person?
You do not.
How big is the?
We could try. We could try seeing if they could be reasoned with again, or we could just fucking go loud.
I mean, how much? I mean,
the room is 15 by 20. They are in.
Small space.
They're basically in an adjacent square to you right now.
Yeah, I mean, what else do you think is here worth acquiring versus just saying, okay, we came in to inspect it, we inspected it, there's someone else who's clearly doing something else. How much do we want to engage in battle versus to say, well, the plan was to see what was here, what we could find out. But to the extent that we have to do battle in this tiny little studio, is it worth it? Or should we just kind of...
Is this the top floor that we're on, or is there...
There's
No.
one more floor we can go up.
There are 2 more floors you can go up.
Oh, I thought there was only the one that... Oh, well, not actually. Never mind.
I'm curious what's the blue glowing, though. I'm really curious what the blue glowing is, and we'll find out.
The blue glowing is coming off of this device that they are trying to separate from the statue.
Well, that I caught, but I'm trying... It's like, that still doesn't tell me what it is and what it does. What
kind of creatures are they again?
Listen, the box.
Metzaloths.
I don't think I've encountered those before.
Not gonna lie, those are new for me.
Let me get you guys a little visual here. L-M-A-M-A Metzaloth.
How do we spell it?
Mezzoloth. It's this bug
so
guy. They are kind of creepy. They're like big-sized dung beetles, frankly, is what they look like.
Can I then actually, can I get a, what would you have me roll for like a Monster Hunter related check?
Nature with advantage.
Nature. Oh, okay, I wasn't sure. I was leaning on nature, but I didn't want to assume. 18 and a 19, so good. Plus 24.
Metzaloths are insectile Yugoloths. Their whole job, much like the dung beetle, after which they were, to me, very clearly designed, is to gather up and accumulate souls, or what remains of them, for fiendish and demonic lords. They are greedy and violent, and win most battles with persistence through numbers.
Cool. So in my like framework of like things that are actually monster, these do fall into that category.
This
of,
is
like,
a
looks like
monster. You
is
also know that where there's 2, there's 12. Like, But you also know that they're a bit like a loot goblin. But not like the, if you whack them, they'll explode into loot. Like if you give them shiny things, they tend to go away. They most frequently go along with the noise, yippee! Like that variety of loot goblin. You can give him an axle off of your freaking truck and it'll just be like, hell yeah, like I got a thing, great. The Demon Lord's gonna be super pleased with this. It'll be so real to you. They have a -2 to intelligence.
Do we want to just like a couple like shekels at him?
I was
Did
gonna.
you say shekels?
I think I said shekels. Yeah. Gold.
I was like shekels, the Pokemon?
No, shekels. I said that, are those coins?
Yes.
Okay. I was like, wait, what? It's like, I've been using the word wrong all these years.
I'll kind of just quickly hush into my. You got any junk worthwhile offloading these things? Or not worthwhile?
I threw out a couple gold coins and tossed it to the other side of the room.
Went loud with it. Okay.
They're shiny.
I would have at least tucked them down the stairs so they go down away from where we want to be.
Yeah, opposite side of the room, so not towards us.
They hear the gold clatter, and they look at the gold, and they look at each other, and one cautiously goes over to pick it up, while the other stands guard. They still haven't noticed you because they weren't facing you when you moved. They can't see you if you don't move.
So slowly, can't see me.
I have a diabolical idea.
Oh no. What do you got?
I'm here for it. Let's go.
I have a diabolical idea. You guys just gotta come with me for the ride. And I'm just gonna whistle. I can't whistle, so but just a quick, like, sharp, like, get their attention. But hands up.
You all hold your hands up.
Better than I can whistle.
Okay, sorry.
Please stop trying. They...
Relax. I have something I think you guys might like. I think your masters would really enjoy.
You hear in your heads, masters enjoy things, shiny things. Master, enjoy.
And I'm gonna unsheath the moonblade.
Yeah, they both of them are chomping at the bit. They're scuttling over.
You know the as I'm holding, I'm just like, you know the play. Don't worry. And just you and the rest of you have to leave. You know how much you see this, and you know how much this is worth.
And his buddy looks at him and goes, Master, good. Blade, shiny, good. And he... Sink! And they roll up into balls and drop themselves down the shaft. And you just hear ding 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 ding. The tiefling's a level down, by the way. The fuck is that? Right, I'm really
They're
shaking.
pill bugs?
So they're not working. I had a thought they might be working together, but I was also concerned that they weren't. So that just answered something for me. Yeah, and I'm glad that they're just getting the fuck out of there, though.
Yeah, the tieflings actually follow them. They're so freaked out that they just ran too.
Cool.
Oh, nice.
That actually saved us a lot. And when I sense that it is about, I close enough away that I feel that we'll be okay, I'm gonna summon the blade back to me.
Yeah, you can actually watch them exit the tower if you like. There are windows in this room.
Yeah, perfect. Then I'll watch like as they are just leaving, like starting to leave eyesight. And I'll just.
Can you answer a question for me?
Yes.
Describe to me how the blade returns to you. In general, not specifically right now. In general, what method of transportation does your blade use to get back to you? Is it Mjolnir, where you just have to stay in there and wait, or does it like blink dog back to you?
It depends on range. At far enough, it blink dogs. So within
this
like
is down.
Feet, it's
150 feet.
Oh yeah, no. At 10 feet, it's a like travel. After that, it's a blink.
Okay, so as you see these guys rolling out, you just watch the flash of light as it and it kind of like shing, Voltron style, like populates back into your hand.
Sheathe it, and like Wile E. Coyote immediately turn and just hide behind the fucking so they can't like look
Mr.
up here.
Chris says, "My sword returns by riding a penny farthing."
If you whistle loud enough, the blade retracts. Oh god. Yeah, I was like thinking of like, what do I have in my kit that I have a magically returning blade.
I wish that any of you could whistle well enough to do the Three Stooges, just the like just talking to each other, like the conversation without having a conversation. It's all I picture whenever you guys whistle at anything.
Yeah, that is too. I really wish I could whistle. I can't. I just can't. My lips are,
I had to relearn when I got my lip pierced, and then when I had to take it out for work, I had to relearn how to do it without the piercings. That was an adventure. You're now alone in a room with a glowing blue disc and a very large humanoid statue thing with a Omega level threat looking helmet on it.
Oh, so the structure itself has helmet on it, so there's no face you can discern by looking at it.
No.
Oh, okay.
It's just like a mannequin head, like a blank mannequin head, kind of.
No.
There's a name.
It's giving Galactus. Monolithic nose up, like helmet, like cylindrical helmet where you can just see the bottom of a nose, a mouth, and a part of the chin. And there is a circular like lens almost carved into the stone that you suspect that this being would peer through were it actually a being and not a statue. It's fucking haunting.
Thank you for the thriving.
Get some good sleep, Mr. Akers.
I'm gonna go inspect it. Do I recognize the statue or the person who the visage is of?
That you do, bud.
Oh, funny. I do believe I have identify. let me just double verify.
You might even be able to ritual cast it.
I do have identify. And let's see. No, it is not a. It's not a ritual cast for me right now.
Do I even have a ritual cast?
Yeah, I'll cast identify.
Perfect. You know this to be a Castellan. The statue and the table together here are a bit of a unique magical being called a Castellan. These are frequently used to map large areas. And currently it looks as though this is how Idikaru is mapping its way across the Outlands.
So this
is its own little like navigation center.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say this is.
But you do, upon casting Identify, you are very, very aware that this is a critter. The table and the statue, they're a being. This is a magical being.
I straighten it and put it back like in its original place and try to make it as disrupted, if you will.
The bugs didn't actually manage to move it.
Oh, okay.
They were trying real hard, bless them, but yeah, they didn't manage to move it.
I relate to
Good night, Phantom Phoenix.
Good night, Phoenix.
I relate to the other goobers here in the party that what the device is and how it's actually mapping out its course here throughout the realm.
And I'm extra glad that we got those bugs to fuck all the way off.
Yeah, I don't think they would have been able to move it. It is.
Yeah, but they could have heard it. And I'm gonna pocket the gold coins that you threw over there. It was like, well, you know, one man's trash.
Finders keepers.
Yeah. Further up?
Yes.
Now that we have.
While we still have time.
We don't have to worry. The tieflings.
You have all the time in the world now. The tieflings got freaked out by the bugs and left.
Oh, good.
Yeah. They saw the bugs leaving and were like, fuck all of that. I am out of here.
It's basically a dung beetle who doesn't want to hang around. Fuck if I do.
A person-sized dung beetle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Fuck
That's
that.
a small boulder.
Ancient tapestries of the planes and cosmic alignments cover the walls of this simple room. Ladders descend to the floor below and rise to the level above.
So you said it's just tapestries?
Yeah, it's covered in tapestries of the different planes and cosmic alignments and the intersections of the different planes, and how they all kind of work together. It's the great cosmology of the Forgotten Realms. You even see the cosmological wheel is painted on the ceiling here. It's all quite lovely.
Any useful information we can glean insofar as our situation and trying to get, back to where we eventually want to be?
I'm going to say that because you told me that Roosevelt has absolutely no interest in cosmology and would have had no reason to learn it, no.
Okay.
You got no idea what you're looking at. Pretty drawings.
Sometimes character decisions come back to bite you in the ass.
So goes life.
Womp womp.
Womp womp.
Doc is just kind of like taking a quick like sketch of the room and kind of taking notes as best as he can as we're going through the room, and see if anything stands out to him through the tapestries, anything that I've seen through the various materials and books that I've read on portal travel and everything.
Hold, please. Ah! I'm fine.
But it's your book.
Yes.
Whole internet saw that.
I know.
We'll
They're
edit
okay.
in post.
Fix it.
No. No, I will not. The map of the Outlands stayed in there. Okay, give me a second here. I have to check something. And I don't have a whole lore department to just message at the drop of a hat. Duskshield, what are you doing?
As much as I would love to like be the player who's like, no, I'm gonna look at the cosmology. Like I don't think Duskshield also has much interest in cosmology per se. If it doesn't look like there's anything that's gonna give me any information on planar travel to get home, then I'm just gonna like, this is neat, this is cool, not really helpful right now. And just move on. I'm gonna start kind of perusing my way. Obviously I won't go up yet, but I'll kind of start making my way up to the next floor.
Doc, because you searched about planes and demi-planes, in order to try and find more information for the Portalis, I will say that you have a basic understanding of the wheel. Where this loses you is at the intersections of planes, and you also find that you were studying demi-planes as the demi-planes, as if they were a place, as opposed to more of like pocket dimensions and things like that. So you find yourself almost wondering where they are in the grand scheme of things while looking at these cosmological maps. But you can see on this map where Sigil is and where you guys are here in the Outlands by extension, where Phyr'eyl exists in the material plane in comparison, things of that nature. But beyond that, it's a bit of stereo instructions to you.
Okay.
I'm just picturing
You're,
a big orange "You Are Here" arrow on a beautifully inlaid tapestry.
It's actually embroidered in fine silk thread. No. There is no "You Are Here." In fact, this room kind of makes you think that maybe you're always everywhere or nowhere. I don't, it's, the planes are folding in on themselves and they overlap and I don't understand this, and that says it's the material plane, but it lists it like a sandwich, and it's, the way this is laid out actually might be more confusing than books you've read on the subject. Because you've only seen what most Faerunians have seen, which is a flat wheel in which you go, I am here, planes are out here.
Added another dimension.
I'm just thinking of specifically the Jeremy Bearimy bit.
Yes.
You're just kind of having that same breakdown.
What's the dot in the eye? Well, see, that's, everywhere and all times and absolutely no time at all. It's also
specifically
Tuesdays.
Oh.
Time knife. Yeah, we've all
We'll
seen
have to
the
show you.
time
It's a
knife.
great thing. It's a great and beautiful thing. We'll have to show you. Well worth the time gets sunk into it.
Yeah, you're stuck on the dot of the eye, man. The planes are not a flat surface. You're
Time is clearly not a flat circle here.
It's a ball. Time is a ball.
It's more of a
All right.
Jeremy bear.
Well then,
You done doodling, Doc?
you see like the information full, the kettle steam.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
First, he finds a
Steam
book
kinda
about
peeking out.
himself. Then,
I think
You don't know that. You haven't checked the book.
Possibly myself.
oh, sorry. Right.
my brain hurts. Let's go upstairs.
Head on up.
Narrow windows look out from this stark stone chamber in every direction. In the room's center stands a green crystal atop a stone pillar. A ladder descends to the floor below. Seated in a corner is a Githyanki woman with long white hair and closed eyes.
I know you didn't say Dothrakian, but that's what I heard.
Githyanki. Githyanki. The Gith used to be one civilization we're aware of, and now they are split in two. The Githyanki and the Githzerai, with two separate goals. One, worshipping no gods and no masters. The other, the fervent servants, acolytes, cultists of their god queen Vlakith. Or
Undying.
so you thought. Yet here a Githyanki sits, in a Githzerai tower, in a plane that is not her home, meditating quietly in a corner.
As we come up to this floor, I'm just gonna. How are so many people in this building not aware of each other's presence when literally a
We've
room
blown through it.
I can
If
feel
you
the force-
think that
force
I
touch.
can't hear you, you would be sadly mistaken. Stick. It is unwise of you to believe that I cannot be present of mind, simply because I am meditating on something far away from here.
Look, you're one for the first 3 groups of people we have met in this building that was aware of other people being in this building, okay?
And she just kind of
I love
pops an eye open like, ah, don't cry.
Ah,
There was some Mesoloth and a couple tieflings working for some Yugoloth. Both groups did not know either one was here, and clearly didn't know you were here. And they were one room adjacent from each other.
Perhaps I may have fallen asleep.
yeah, and they were trying to steal the castellan upstairs.
The functional eyes of the fucking castle were in.
Castellan would not have let them. I can assure you of that.
The fact that they were trying, and they're really... God, I hate those things.
Yeah, they were pretty, yeah. Gives me the heebie-jeebies. Yeah.
Anyway, we just stumbled upon this place looking for a duodrome.
A duodrome? Well, I was recently visited by one who called himself R04M. He was using a mimir.
Yeah, that's the one we're looking for.
To try and follow the path of the last great Modron march. That he wanted to learn the truth about the multiverse.
Okay.
How long ago was this duodrone here? Days, months, weeks, hours.
Recently. In that I have apparently fallen asleep in my meditations. Likely cannot give you the accurate answer you seek.
How long do you believe you were asleep for?
Insolent questions. It matters not.
Okay. Sorry I asked.
Well, what information did he leave with?
His mimir, seeking parts, damaged in a fiend attack. And he sought maps of the Outlands and the Plains. Ultimately, he kept the map to go in search of the Modron March. His mimir, however, lives here now. No town in all of the gate towns had the parts he needed.
I'm sorry, you kept saying Mimir?
Mimir, M-I-M-I-R.
That's what I thought, but what is that?
You know a mimir can take many different shapes, most often the form of a skull, with some lovely mosaic patternings on it. They are an information device.
Kind of like the, kind of akin to the floating servo skulls in 40K.
Yeah, they're like a servitor, but, you know, not reaped from actual humans. This is the non-grimdark version of a servitor. Huh?
You just give me references to references to references I do not know.
Yes, correct.
I am not that kind of nerd.
Well,
don't worry, we'll get there.
I'm learning that.
I have plans.
That's a long con.
Oh, it's not a con. I'm very, very upfront about it. I will turn you all into Isander and Coat of Hands.
We will get you a ticket with a plastic rack.
Boxes. Your hider higher of unpainted miniatures.
No way, I'm gonna start painting them on the channel for Community Day streams. I need a Sisters of Battle army.
Nuns
but
with guns.
also maybe the Yorkie boys, potentially.
Or Nids.
Possibly. Or
Tau.
Nids. I might do Nids just so that I can paint in pastel colors.
I literally still have 3 boxes of Tau sitting on my desk.
Those have been there for a couple years now, man. We gotta sit down and paint those.
In true 42
I have
fashion.
somewhere in here, I have my very first Space Marine I ever painted. It was gifted to me by a friend. And by a friend, I mean his older brother who thought he was being a dick because he wouldn't let me help paint while he was candy cane striping his space wolves.
That's heresy.
This mini right here, Inquisitor.
Anyway. So.
Do you know which direction this duodrome went into?
I do not. Nor should I be bothered.
Well,
it is not in my charge.
Do you have a copy of a map that you gave him?
That would be in the library. But as I said, he sought the Great Modron March.
And he's following the path of the Great Modron March. Okay.
I'm just gonna lean over to Doc, who just, I have no idea what that is.
It's a march of the Modrons. They went on a quest in pretty much. Just the quick crib note version.
That didn't help me the way you think it did, but okay.
I know. It's okay.
Does Duskshield know much about the history of the Gith and this the schism between the two factions?
I would say that you know more about the Githyanki than you do about the Githzerai. The Githyanki are zealots, by and large, who tend to pose great threat to your line of work, as they tend to see most beings in the multiverse as monstrous themselves. And while you can see the ways in which they're not incorrect, you can also see the ways in which they are far too hasty to judge. And far too quick to slaughter in the name of their undying queen.
Which the undying queen, I'm assuming with my fervent nature of disdain towards those who claim godhood, would know about her anything I could find on.
Oh yes, Vlaakith to you is not a god.
So, but I do know that at least the Githyanki and the Githzerai are bitter rivals.
Yes, you know that for some reason they hate each other, even though as far as you know, they're technically the same peoples.
Okay. I asked this one at probably a great peril to myself, but it goes nothing.
You know what you're gonna ask?
No.
Oh, no, not that.
What's
Never mind.
Githyanki doing in the same home, as it were, as a Githzerai librarian?
Oh, that was what I was gonna ask. Okay.
Not all of us worship the undying Queen Vlaakith. Some of us have sought ways to fortify armor. And while my silver sword still cuts, I do not wield it in her name.
You know, everything I know about Vlaakith, yeah, I can get down on that.
I do not know what you mean by get down, but your tongue tells me that you are agreeance.
I don't know why my knee-jerk reaction was just, hi. Yeah. Yeah, we're in agreement. Alright, well.
You said there was someone downstairs fussing about with my Castellan.
Oh, it was the Mezzaloth that are gone. I got him.
Yes, they're no longer an issue. They have vacated the presence.
There's two tieflings also raiding the kitchen, but they got scared and ran when the two Mezzaloth scurried on past them.
Very well. I am not Phyr'eyl, but I would appreciate a hand in making sure the Castellan and the castle work as intended. And as it seems we are not moving, I suspect someone has powered it off. I would appreciate your help in the matter.
We'll check for you. It was still glowing a bright blue.
Could you see the map sigil in the middle?
Don't remember seeing that. So,
I believe it was everything it was mapping out. I believe that was on the table still.
No, you just cast Identify so you know it's used to map. There was not actually a map on there. None of you asked.
It was
just glowing blue.
Yeah, there was the tapestries and the floor above, but there wasn't anything in the description that was like. Yeah, I don't remember seeing a map, so we'll go turn him on. Don't mind.
Yeah.
He's not gonna eat one of us, is he?
No, I do not think he is capable of consumption.
Oh, good.
Or spit acid at us. Okay, there's not some horrifying fate awaiting for us by turning him on.
He can hear you. He can speak. And he can see in the dark. He controls Yugoloth. That is about it. Other than being an absolute diva. To be kind to him. Or at a minimum, very charismatic.
Well, your librarian did mention that maybe a foot had been stuck as well. But it might be just the fact that he might have gotten shut off.
I am not surprised.
Yeah, we'll go scurry down and turn him on. You need anything else?
She's actually gonna come with you.
Oh.
She comes down the stairs with you and
all right.
She begins to speak Gith,
along, I guess.
communicating with the Castellan. And as she does, you see the disc in front of you begins to raise from his hands, and illuminated in the swirling blue light is Sigil and the Outlands. He says that you have made friends with the librarian. He was the original steward of this tower. If you plan to travel the Outlands, I would be remiss not to offer those who cleared out this tower of unwelcome visitors and made such friends with, we'll call him the rightful owner. If I did not offer you to travel using Yugoloth as your base, I think you'll find your travels much faster. I have things I must tend to.
As she says this, I'm like gonna look at our my two fellow singular brain cells and just, I mean, the apparatus is pretty cool. Well, we got a kitchen here, and I suspect
this is cool. Yes.
That was actually gonna be my question. Is like, is it going to replace this guy? Like, do we serve its purpose already, or do you go down and like load it into a back door somewhere and just like store it away?
I mean, he's good to keep for future adventures. Sorry, I got a dry spot in my throat and it's really painful.
You're good.
I would definitely advise that you keep it for future adventures.
Okay, I was gonna go
maybe not completely abandon it.
Yeah, okay.
But she is offering you Yugoloth to be able to just like use as your base.
Right. So it's not like gonna go where he wanted to go, but we can always return back to him.
No, like you can use him to travel. You can control him. Like she is offering to hand over control to you. Before I started choking.
Just dying, but yeah.
Yeah. Before I started dying, what she was going to say next is that she has other business to tend to. And frankly, Yugoloth having a new caretaker for a little bit would benefit her.
I'm good with that. So I'm gonna go down and officially take. I need to give this guy, my little apparatus, a name. I'll focus on that later. But note to self. I'm not gonna keep saying apparatus of whatever every single time. Qualish.
You can call him Quali, like Wally, but with a Q.
No.
KWA.
Spelled with a K.
Oh, well.
Quali-ish.
I'll see myself out.
I gotta take a look at the picture again to see what it just. Names usually just jump out at me when I look at something long enough. So I'll do that as my own homework later. My instinctive response is Mr. Clamps, but they're not quite clamps.
Clamps.
I mean, they are kind of clamps.
Stop that.
Yeah, so I guess we go back down to Swale? At this point?
Lasulu.
Sulu, yeah.
I literally had to
La Sulu.
Sorry, I missed
La Sulu. Lasulu.
I remember that, but I completely misspelled it and forgot.
Hey, I said duodenum earlier, so you're all right.
Yes,
bud.
you did.
I'm on a roll.
Listen, we're all having a night.
Duodenum is much more vocabulary than duodrone is. I'm sorry, it just is.
Honestly, the biggest reason that I started repeating it is just to like talk myself through like, what is he asking to go see?
Oh.
I was gonna check out the other rooms that were on the first floor real quick. But
well, I mean, if we're moving, we can check out while he's moving, right? While we're going somewhere else. I'm assuming we still take some time to get where we're going.
Yeah.
So I guess do we have our coordinates locked in?
Can we get the moving castle moving again?
we don't know where to go.
Well, let's go back to the library, get the maps, and then, or actually, no, ask about the march of the Mordans. Modrons, sorry.
That's what I was going to go Cthulhu for.
I would if I had
you just say Cthulhu
earlier. We all have word problems today.
You know, Lulamon downstairs.
What do you mean we? Are you speaking French?
Let me solve some things for you here. Zaythir, not that anyone asked her name. Her name is Zaythir. Zaythir. Is happy to teach one of you how to operate the Castellan. So I need you all to make charisma checks for me, please.
Perfect.
Okay, I've got to have a dice that's gonna work here today. Hasn't fucked me over.
11.
Okay.
Okay, where is my character sheet? Here we go. Charisma.
Got an 18.
You're an 18? Okay.
I have a nat 20.
That kind of tracks. Roosevelt.
Yeah, you do.
Fine.
As Zaythir begins to teach you, you are looking at the Gith language, and you're beginning to see parallels between other languages, and you start picking up bits and pieces, and you're looking at the patterns, and there's a point where you look at the Castellan, and you give it a command, and in Gith, the Castellan responds. Understood. And the castle begins to rise. You now control Idkaru. I will also say you get advantage on translating Gith because you know the structure and sort of how it works, and you are beginning to learn how to communicate in it. It is not a language of yours fully yet, but you do get advantage on translating items and relics and texts with Gith in them as a language.
Nat 20.
Gotta honor the nat 20. I am going to provide you guys with a map of the Outlands so that you guys know how to navigate. Castellan also tells you, as does Zathir, that you can repair that Mimir. It'll probably take you a little bit, but if you can pick up how to use the Castellan that fast, you can likely repair the mosaic Mimir that was left here. So go ahead and make an Arcana check for me.
Yes. 17.
17. Wonderful.
There.
You hear a... and you hear the... as his little golden clockwork gears begin to turn again. And the Mimir rises from the ground. Hello. I am Mimir. Thank you for restoring me. I am in debt to you. How may I be of service? Mimirs have sets of knowledges that are taught to them, and you can teach them things. He will be a great resource between your Mimir, who you can name whatever you like. He just goes by Mimir because that is what he is a Mimir. The library downstairs, the Castellan, and other people you may run into. You have everything you need. Once she feels satisfied, Zathir is going to and summon from seemingly nowhere. You see sparks as a portal swirls and begins to open, as through comes a red dragon who perches on the side of Idkaru. Should you need anything, you can summon me with but a word. The Castellan can communicate to me wherever I am, and I will always have the ability to return to this castle.
He said a word. Is there a specific word, or is that just a turn of phrase?
I believe it is a human turn of phrase, which means you may simply call for me. In this case, you can ask Castellan to summon Zathir. And he will alert me wherever I am. Dude, you're real muted. I have no idea how long you've been talking for.
I initially was just pointing at the red dragon that's perched now, and I was trying to say, what's with the red dragon?
That is my mount, my steadfast companion. He is my gift and my reward for fierce battle.
AKA, what a stupid question.
Neat.
She does somewhat condescend when you ask this, by the way. She's very much acting like this is common knowledge.
Kelly, I feel like you would love some Gith characters. There's another one, is Lazel, that I feel like you'd just like, this woman is the best.
Every time you don't see a red dragon that's not trying to kill you or eat you.
Well, clearly, it's here for her. I'm not worried about it. You shouldn't be worried about it. She summoned it here to...
No, he should be quite worried about it. It answers to me.
See,
If you view it as a threat, it is simply a symbol that you view me as a threat, which you are right to.
I'm just saying, very cool and scary at the same time. Thank you. I will
Thank
go
you.
check my drawers.
I also find him cool.
Doc,
and neat.
Remember, I have 3 dragon children at home I have to raise. What do you think they're gonna turn into?
I know, but red dragons. It's a completely different beast. But they're tiny. They're little tiny guys.
They won't be for long.
I know they won't be for long, but they're little tiny guys.
Actually, we just take some time.
I am away.
Well,
I must tend to some problems of my people. Summon me if you need to. Not you. She looks at Doc when she says, not you, and looks back at Roosevelt. I am here should you need assistance.
Much appreciated.
And yeah, she...
Hang on. I do know then, do I know of the history of them and Illithid?
Hold, please. You know that they are known to slay Illithid, though you don't have too much of a background as to why.
Okay. Real quick. You know there's a brain rat problem in Sigil, right?
I am aware. That is what I must tend to. This us, as it calls itself, is a plight on the world, the plains, and my people. I must see that it does not become an existential threat. I have heard whisperings of a cult devoting themselves to mind flayers. I will hunt them down and have no such thing.
Yeah. Just any follow-up question I had, you answered. You got him in one.
Doc,
Oh, thank you.
in the back of your mind, you just hear
That was so deep that I couldn't make out any of it.
Yeah,
I don't think Doc could have.
No!
It was
Sorry, it sounded good, but I couldn't
Yeah,
tell
it was
what
so.
you were saying.
It's not. Yeah. It sounded good, but it was so washed.
Perhaps it is best you say nothing for now. Any better? Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I had it at 100% mix. I didn't realize that I had it like completely taking over.
Yeah, you answered every question I could have possibly followed up had with that, so. Thanks.
And you see she locks herself in to this red dragon, and she kind of kicks him in the side, and he, just as fast as he arrived, he just takes off through a portal, gone, as it behind her. And
well, you first.
No, go ahead, you're good.
I'm gonna go downstairs and I'm gonna find a book on this march. I'm gonna go find this march to the Modocs.
Modrons, sir. Modrons. Modoc is something completely different. We should, while we got time, we can on our as our vehicle is moving forward, we can read about gas, because that is mind blowing. Just
not gonna lie, it's kind of sick the idea of being on like a fully functional moving house.
As you pull out the book on gas and open the front cover, the words you read are as follows. Gazgul, Marg, Uruk, Thraka, patron of the multiversal Gaz, a treatise on soul sharing and godhood. And that is where we're gonna leave it for tonight. You're welcome.
You said stew through the 9 stages of grief.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Like when he's sitting in his chair, just jerking wildly.
We did it the first time. You look like a friggin' like a buoy moving around in a storm. Yeah.
I exist to curse my players.
Oh, curse my loved ones.
Thank you guys for joining us tonight. We had a great time. I had a fucking wonderful time. Thank you all. This was so many things came home to roost tonight, and it's so good.
Thank you for putting up with me fucking up and hitting shield mode on the panic button, not just shield mode, panic button.
It was shield mode though, like it's straight up like it. That was the panic button does everything. That's why there's an unpanic button. But then my Stream Deck Mini came unplugged. No. Elgato, if you wanna send me a bigger one, that'd be awesome. I've got 6 buttons and it's not enough. It's not fucking enough.
So, thank you for putting up with that. I'm sorry. I hate myself for it.
Don't hate yourself for it. It's fine.
Is to all of our friends over at Syrinscape for the incredible sound sets and background music you've been hearing tonight. They have a massive amount of sound sets and background music for even specific campaign modules, settings, rule sets, the works. They are not a paid sponsor.
This is actually one of the specific sound sets.
Yes,
like this is for Fortune's Wheel.
We actually pay them, but I can't help but shout them out if you are looking for incredible soundscapes and background music for your games, go check them out at Syrinscape.com. That's SYRINscape.com, or check out all of tonight's soundscapes in the link in the description. And again, they have dedicated themselves to be a Gen AI free company, so they do not use generative AI to make any of their music. They're all hiring real artists making this. So,
and oh my god, I love that
them.
from them.
Syrinscape.
It'd be very easy for them to not hire artists, and they do it anyway, and I fucking love them for that.
So, Syrinscape. Because epic games deserve epic sound.
And thank you guys all for freaking joining us. What a wild night. I love when that many things come full circle. I had an absolutely excellent time with that.
Also got sprinkled out too.
Oh yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited. If you want to catch up on old episodes of A History of the Forgotten Realms, or our companion podcast, The Thieves Guild, or the pilot episode of our soon-to-be returning Dungeons & Dragons cooking show, Tales from the Keep, you can find that all over on our YouTube. Or if you're more of an audio-only person, go ahead and check us out on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, where we have all of the audio-only versions that you can just listen your way through at 2x speed. I will not judge you. There is a lot to catch up on, and I know that some people listen faster than I can talk, and I can talk pretty fast. And if you want even extra beyond that, make like DX Ghost Talk and go become a member of our Patreon, where you can become our patron. And like the good little warlocks we are, once a month we will deliver you all kinds of fun behind the scenes extras, portraits of the realm, like you can see here in Megan's box. There, Megan's box, right there, where I give you guys portraits of characters throughout the realm, our main characters, our NPCs. Sometimes I even give you maps, behind the scenes videos, and letters from the Dungeon Master. And whenever an episode of the Thieves Guild comes out, you little warlock patrons, you as our offering get an extra bonus episode with every episode, called Behind Closed Doors, where we let ourselves get completely off track and talk about the things that necessarily didn't make the cut for the notes and things like that. It is an excellent time for all. There's actually going to be a new installment up this Saturday. It was supposed to be up last Saturday, and I hit publish on the wrong date, and I don't really know how to fix it, so it's just there now. It'll be up this Saturday with all kinds of new treats for you guys. Otherwise, yeah, man, we'll see you Friday for some Baldur's Gate. Should be a good time. As long as no one starts setting off fireworks early, in which case I might start shaking like a chihuahua and the stream might shut down early. But we'll see. We'll take it 1 hour at a time. And honestly, I love our little library variety streams. But until next week, we'll see you in the realms. Say goodnight, everyone.
Hi, adventurers!
Go for the eyes, boo!
Go for the eyes!